Good afternoon and welcome back to Deciphering My Experience. My name is Eric J. Hecker and you are looking at beautiful Anchorage, Alaska and Chugach State Park. Over 500,000 acres of state land that is just a 20-minute drive, a veritable stone's throw distance from my home. And I just want to enjoy the atmosphere today while I spoke to you folks about what I've been seeing go on as of late. I see a lot of chatter about 5G technologies, and a lot of folks are very apprehensive about what's going to happen when they turn this system on. And I get it. I mean, there's a lot of concerns and a lot of tech issues and things that we should be looking at funny. I mean, the stuff that I've studied and presented to you folks previously shows that they're more than willing to do substantial experimentation on human beings without their knowledge. And that's a very terrifying thing. The names that were in these programs, like SRI and some of the folks over there right off the top of my head, they're still in these programs. They're still in what are contemporary directed energy weapons systems programs. And some people are saying that this 5G system is going to be a weaponized technology. It's a very fair concern. It's a good question. What does that mean? What are the signs and symptoms of this grid that everybody is afraid of? And they talk about the ability to change the feelings and mentalities and concepts that people are even thinking about. And that's pretty dangerous stuff. But I want to make people consider an even a bigger question is, what if this is a bigger deception? What if all the fears and threats that everybody think is coming down the pipe when the 5G system gets turned on, what if they really tricked you? What if that happened already when the 2G system got turned on? What if that's the big trick? That all of the things that you are concerned about happening in the future already happened in the past, and now you're already in that system, and the way that that system works would have you not knowing it. I mean, that's what I kind of hear everybody saying is the concern in the future is that when this system turns on, you're going to be out of your mind. You're not going to control your own thoughts. And I just wonder, how would we know? How would you tell? You tell me. If 5G happened when 2G occurred, what would be the signs and symptoms? How would we know? And what I'm really suggesting to folks is to talk about this more. Be more aware of where your brain is at now, because whether it happened in the past, whether it's going to happen in the future, you need to know thyself, because that's going to be the divining rod to where you've been and where you're going. I suggest you pay attention to where you're at right now. And again, if you're not doing what you think you should be doing, you might want to start questioning your thought processes. So that's basically where my thoughts are at today. And I suggest you guys get your thoughts on the thought topic and get out of your house and start doing what you think is best, and always promote others doing the same thing. Another thing I wanted to bring to your attention was the idea of the rules of engagement against a system that you unknowingly are in combat with. If this is a World War III situation, if that's the case, what are these rules of engagement, and what might be some tactics for you to disengage if this becomes a mind control war with a system that's overreaching, if that's the case. So here's some hints for disengaging from an overreaching system if you're afraid of that. Pay cash. Stop announcing every move that you make to the system. If you're concerned about being systemically habitualized, change your habits. Do things differently and start modifying your behavior and mix things up a bit. It could help. Don't keep signaling everything you're going to do. Change it up. Help others do the same thing. Unknowingly or knowingly, you may have an issue. So please click the like and subscribe buttons at the bottom, and I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon. Thanks for coming.